Hi guys, this is your English language teacher as trainer Maha, and welcome to my Facebook page EnglishOCanada and the YouTube channel EnglishOCanada. I took a break yesterday, so I hope you also enjoyed your time off. And let's get back to work and start our conversation classes. So, like always, if you're interested in joining a conversation class here with me, where you can actually practice your language skills, and you want to have conversation with others, then please comment below. Do share this live stream with your family and friends on your social media platforms, on your WhatsApp groups, whatever it is, so we can have more people joining in this live session. And of course, you can get an opportunity to come here and have a quick chit chat with me as well. I do have a few topics that we would be discussing today. I would love to give them out right now, but of course, I won't. Until and unless I have more people joining here and joining this live stream as well. So again, waiting for people to join this live stream, waiting for people to share this, waiting for people to comment here so I can bring you guys here for a conversation with me. All right, so we are live right now, both on EnglishOCanada YouTube and Facebook. And I'm waiting for people to join this live conversation. Drop in a message if you're interested in having a quick conversation, a quick chit chat. If there's any questions that you would like to ask me or anybody else here, or if you want to put forward your opinions related to whatever topic that you're thinking about, then you're free to do so over here, but only in English. I would also request you to please make sure that you're sitting upright just like I am. There's enough light in your room, and there aren't any distractions around you, so that you stay focused. Sadaf Ansari says, Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. Sadaf Ansari, welcome to the page. Kamar Zaman says, hi ma'am, how are you ma'am? I always try to talk with you live, but now I not success. Okay. Shanali says, hey ma'am, how are you? I'm pretty good. Thank you very much, Shanali. I hope you're doing well as well. Sarma Khan says, hi Maha ma'am. Hello everybody, and welcome to this live stream. If you're interested in joining this live stream, then please let me know. Do share this. Nobody has shared this live stream yet. I do get my notifications on my phone, which is right in front of me. So do share this live stream with your family, friends, so we can have more people here. It's always better to have lots of people coming here to join this conversation. I will be posting the link very soon, Shahidullah. Says, I want to join your live sessions. That's great. I will be posting a link here very soon. So once I see more people joining here, then I'll post the link in the comments, and you can either click on it. If you're not able to click on it, then you can just type it up on your browsers, and it will bring you into this broadcast studio. And there's a few things that we'll be talking about. I've got a few topics that I've written down so that we can jump from topic to topic. Shoaib Qureshi says, hi, thank you for your efforts. My biggest issue is the fluency. I can't talk for long. That's why I didn't do well in part 3. Well, you need to practice. I'm sure that's what I would say. Sarah Hussain says, and read a lot of newspapers, read a lot of books. Newspapers are the best source of picking up good vocabulary and grammar and language skills. Sarah Hussain says, ma'am, could you please suggest me how I enhance listening power? Listen a lot to different accents. Listen to songs, listen to the news. And watching movies is good as well, but then listening to songs and the news is much better. Also watch a lot of talk shows. That also helps. Harun Maga says, Assalamu alaikum ma'am, how are you doing? I'm pretty good, thank you very much. Tanjeeb Server says, hi, hello Tanjeeb Server. All right, so I am going to be posting the link over here. If you want to join this live stream, then you can open up your browsers and type in the address that I have posted on the screen and also in the comments. For some reason, the platform that I'm using, it doesn't allow me to post this in the comment section, in the caption section. So yeah. All right, so waiting for people to join this live stream so we can have conversation. Creative Guy says, is it possible? Should I come on stream? Sure, you can, of course, Creative Guy. You're more than welcome. Then Jeep Server says, how can I improve my writing skills? By reading and trying to write what you have written in your own words, making a list of words that you would want to use or that have been used in that particular article that you've read, and then also finding the synonyms and words basically that mean the same thing, and then practicing. So people who want to join this live stream, you can by clicking on, well, not clicking on, but copying and pasting that onto your browsers, and that will bring you on my live stream. Please make sure that you're sitting up right. There's enough light in your room, and also make sure that you are dressed appropriately if you want to join this live stream. It's a humble request. It's this live session definitely, like I said, goes onto the YouTube and also on the Facebook. Creative Guy says, is this, my cam is not working. Will you allow me, please? Sure, I'll bring you on for this time, but please make sure that next time you want to come on, your camera is working, but you can come in for a quick 5 minutes, have a chit chat, and try to sort out your camera. So I usually don't prefer people coming on this live stream without allowing their camera the access, only because I need to make sure that I'm putting up legit people. There's a lot of people who just want to come in and say silly things and just make a mess. So I prefer having people who have camera access, and obviously the mic access as well, that has been given to the broadcast stream. Sadaf Ansari says, Maha ma'am, any advice for teachers? Be patient. That's the only advice. We are all going through this for the first time in our lives. We have never done online. Most of us have never done online teaching, and whether it's to do with online teaching or whatever it is, just be patient with the students, because Tanjeeb Sarah says, we're facing a problem, ma'am. How can we remove our local tone, the accent, you mean? So the only way that you can actually change your accent is by practicing or copying other accents that you hear. So my suggestion always is to watch the news channels, and whether it's BBC, CNN, whatever it is, watch those channels and then try to copy the news reporters and the anchors over there. Just a couple of sentences a day is more than enough. All right, so bringing Shah on. Hi Shah, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. What about you? How are you doing?
I'm pretty good, thank you very much. Shah, where are you tuning in from?
I'm tuning from Peshawar, Pakistan.
Oh, that's very nice. How is the weather in Peshawar?
The weather is pleasant, but it is a little bit hard.
Is it hot, you said? Can you hear me, Shah? Okay, his network dropped, so I had to remove him. Let me know once you have reconnected yourself. Sarwar Hussain says, ma'am, I had another question to you, that is, how much necessary is grammatical rules in spoken English? Just as important as they are in Urdu or any other language. Of course, you need to be speaking correctly, and for that, you need to know your grammar well as well. Mama Shira says, how are you and how's your Ramadan going? Pretty good, thank you very much. Ben's Jackie says, is it good to change accent? Well, it's up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. Marwa Business says, hello ma'am, I am Bilal Khanzada from Pakistan. I have taken an IELTS test 6 times, but unfortunately couldn't get the desired band. Well, Bilal, the only thing I would suggest is then, seek professional help so that they can actually tell you what your weaknesses are, and why you're not getting the desired band score that you want. Maybe your English is great. Maybe you're missing on some important aspects of the writing or the speaking part, and that will only you will only get that from sitting with an expert. Mohammed Shiraz says, I'm Shiraz, greetings from Dubai. Hello, Mohammed Shiraz. Ghazanfar Sharif says, Assalamu alaikum, how are you? Good efforts to teach English. Thank you very much, Ghazanfar Sharif. So if there's anybody who wants to join this live stream, please go to your browsers and click on the, either click on the link or just copy and paste that link on your browsers so you can come here. Mohammed Ali says, hello, ma'am. I'm from Brunei. Please give some listening MCQ tips. Thanks. The only tips that I can give you is that just listen to a lot of different accents, listen to music, listen to songs, and then listen to news reports. Mohammed Shiraz says, so ma'am, would you teach me? Sure, I can teach you. You can get in touch with me via the inbox, and then I can tell you how much I charge. Sadaf Ansari says, ma'am, it's really a good show, very informative. Thank you so much, Sadaf Ansari. I've been looking for people to come here and have a quick conversation with me. It is a Sunday. It's what time is it? In Pakistan, it's 11 p.m. So that is usually my regular time to come here. So if there's anybody who wants to come down for a quick conversation, they are more than welcome. All you have to do is copy and paste the StreamYard address in your browsers. The StreamYard address is right here on the screen. So if you want to join in, then you can. Mama Shiraz says, then I'll check. Thanks, Mama. I'll check my inbox. Okay, great. You'll have to send me a message and then I'll respond to you, Mama Shiraz. Great. So if there's anybody else here who wants to come in and join this live stream and have a quick conversation with me, then please do. If I don't see people coming in here, then I'll have to log off because I can talk, but this is let's have a conversation. So, I cannot have a conversation by myself. If it was just let's talk English, then it will be me coming and talking here and just reading out your comments and answering questions. But let's have a conversation. Abdullah Al-Mamoon Asif says, hi ma'am, how can develop my listening skills? I'm very poor in European language. I did not understand their language easily. Well, then you need to listen to it more. Mama Shiraz, yes, I did receive your message. Thank you very much. Abdullah Mamoon, you have to listen to the Europeans speaking the language more, and then only you'd be able to understand them, because if you haven't heard anybody speak in a specific accent, then your ears are not used to the sounds that they're making or producing when they're speaking. So I only recommend you to listen to those accents more and more. Maybe, like I said, I've been saying since the beginning of this live stream, is watch the news. So let's say if you want to understand the Australian accent, then please listen to Australian news. If you want to understand the British accent, then listen to the British news. So watch BBC. I'm not really sure what news networks are available in Australia. I don't always watch the news, but watch the news channels, and that way you can kind of improve your listening skills and then also understanding different accents. Mama Shiraz says, so ma'am, well, Mama Shiraz, I'm in a live session right now, so once I end this live session, then I'll respond to you. All right, so I think the only thing you can do right now is wait. Joseph Shai says, hello, how are you? I'm pretty good. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well too. I am waiting here for people to join in this live conversation. So if you're interested in joining this live conversation, then please click on the link or type up the StreamYard.com address that I have here on your browsers, and it will bring you into the studio and we can have a conversation. So it will also be nice if you were to share this to other platforms, any groups that you have, your personal profiles, whatever it is, and then you can be a part of this conversation. Muhammad Ashraful Alam says, thanks for your kind sharing. Better way to avoid anxiety in corona crisis is, I think the only way I can say is to get better or to not have the anxiety that we all are facing is to keep yourself distracted, find yourself a hobby, do something with your life. The more you're sitting and not doing anything, the more anxious you're going to be. Hamad Fateh says, I have asked many times, please tell me how to join your Zoom classes. I don't do Zoom classes for free. There's a price to it. And right now my Zoom classes are full as well. I will let you know how that works. But if you just want to have a quick conversation for free, then you can join this live stream. That's all I can say to you right now. I'm adding Adil. Hi, Adil. How are you?
Ma'am, I'm fine. What about you, ma'am?
I am pretty good. How's your weekend going?
Just sleeping, nothing else.
And how are you?
Sleeping.
And how are the weekends? The weekdays different from the weekend?
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't get you.
How are your weekdays different from the weekend?
Sorry.
How are your weekdays different from the weekend?
Well, we have. I have holiday on weekend, so I have to stay at home. On other days of the week, I went to the office and do the routine, routine tasks. But nowadays it is difficult to stay at home, especially on weekends. You cannot meet with anyone, with your friends, and you cannot go outside as you do before.
As you did before. Yeah. Okay, you work for a bank, right?
Sorry?
You work for a bank, is that correct?
I'm sorry, your voice is very slow. I'm not getting you.
I said you're working for a bank, is that correct?
Yeah. Yes, I'm professionally. I'm a banker.
Okay, great. So I'm going to be adding here Kamar Khan. Hi, Kamar Khan, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, man. I'm fine. And you?
I'm good, thank you very much. Where are you tuning in from, Kamar Khan?
Ma'am, sorry, but my English language is very weak. Therefore, I'm very confused talking with you.
That's okay. Where are you tuning in from? What city?
Ma'am, I'm from Lahore, Pakistan.
You're from Lahore. Okay, that's good. And how is the situation in Lahore? How's the weather in Lahore?
The same situation, ma'am.
Okay, how's the weather?
Which is going? Weather is nowadays the weather is very hot in Lahore.
Okay. And what do you do, Kamar?
Ma'am, I'm graduated from Punjab University in Commerce.
Very good. Good. Did you recently graduate?
Yes, in 2017.
Okay. Are you working?
Yes, ma'am. I'm working this time.
Okay. What job do you do?
I'm working in a multinational company as a content.
Content writer?
Hello, ma'am. My voice clear?
Yeah, your voice is good. I didn't understand. What do you do?
I say, ma'am, I'm working from 2017, a multinational company, plastic as a content.
content writer.
Hello.
Are you a content writer?
Con-
I think my voice is not.
We can hear you.
Are you? Yes, ma'am. Are you listening?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you a content writer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So Adil and Kamar, you're going to have a quick conversation. Adil, I want you to talk to Kamar, but make sure that you're speaking very slow and not too quick. Okay, let's
So don't
get
worry.
more information out of Kamar about who he is, what he does, about his family, his job profile, everything else. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
okay, Kamal bhai, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, sir. I'm fine. And you?
I'm quite fine. You from Lahore?
Yes, sir. I am from Lahore. And sir,
In
you?
which area of Lahore? I'm from
Uh,
Sialkot. Actually,
Sialkot. I'm from Lahore, and I'm belong to in Shadra.
Shadra. Wow, I know it. It's near, very good. It's entrance of Lahore. Am I right?
Yes, 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 sir.
Yes, for study purpose, I stay there for 4 years. I have done my MBA from Lahore.
MBA, grades. So it's mean you are senior.
Mm, yeah.
You are my senior because
Uh, yeah. So, uh, you from Lahore? Are you? Let me ask one. Your hometown is from Lahore. You just
no,
want to
no,
ask
sir.
you from Lahore?
Uh, Sir, basically I'm belong to KPK,
KPK. Okay,
but
very good. Okay,
yes, but this time I'm living in Lahore with my
okay,
family.
okay. Yeah,
Uh,
okay,
I'm KPK, and I'm born in Lahore, and my home in Lahore, and I graduate from Lahore. So you can say I'm the citizen of Lahore this time.
okay, okay. You told me that you are working in a multinational company as content writer. Is it right?
Hello, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
You are
I,
working in a
I, I,
you are
I'm
working
work
in a multinational company.
multinational company, but this time I'm free because I'm resigned from this company in uh, before 5 to 3 months before, because the company is working in plaster company, and you know the government of Pakistan announced that we stop the working of industry, and which is working the plastic. So hello, sir.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I'm
Yes.
listening you. Go ahead.
So
Carry on, sir. Carry on.
yes. So some reasons are therefore I'm resigned from the company, and this time uh, uh, I complete I complete my another course freelancing from Digi Skills, and now I want to working online as a freelancer.
Okay, which course do you attend in DigiSkills?
I attend
Freelancing.
two schools.
Hashim sir was
Yes, 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 Hisham sir, and another in e-commerce.
e-commerce. Very good, very good. A new this new registration is open these days. Do you enroll in another course over there?
Yes, yes, and
There are 10 courses.
10 course, and another course is a world press in seven.
Okay, and second one.
First in e-commerce, and second is world press.
Okay, there is someone new. Hello, Aslam sir. How are you? Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam. Am I
Your good name?
audible? Like, Am I clear to you?
Okay. Sir,
Hello.
would you like to introduce yourself?
Am I clear to you?
Uh, uh, uh,
I have a bit internet connection issues over here, so you guys are not that much clear to me.
okay. Okay. Get it fixed. Then we
Hello.
will talk to you.
Hi, Hamad. Can you please connect your, sorry, can you just fix your internet
Hello.
connection and then we can bring you on? Okay, so we can't hear Hamad, so I'm going to remove him from this live stream right now, and I'm going to bring back Adil and Kamer as well. All right. So sorry, Hamad, I had to remove you because you said your internet connection isn't very clear. So if you could fix that, that would be great. Wasif was also trying to join, but I guess he dropped out. So if Wasif wants to join in, then they can. And if there's anybody else who wants to join this live stream also, then they can at the same time. Okay, so do you want me to give you a topic to talk about?
Yeah, man, sure.
Okay. Now the first topic is when was the last time you tried something new? I'm gonna write that down it over here. When was the last time you tried something new? What was it? There. Okay. So the topic is when was the last time you tried something new? And the questions that I would like you to answer are: what was it? Where did you try it? Why did you try it? How was it? And how much did you pay for it? And would you do it again? Okay, so I'm going to post that over here as well. So, all right, when was the last time you tried something new? And I would like you to tell me what it was. Where did you try it? Why did you try it? How did you try it? Did somebody tell you about it, or is there something that you wanted to do? And how much did you pay for it if it was a paid service? And would you do it again, or would you recommend it to somebody? So whoever wants to go first can. Ada, do you want to go first?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Some, should may I start? You will start.
Adil can start.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Ma'am, well, it is always difficult, to bring change in yourself. We are all living in a comfort zone. We don't want to live, our comfort zone. It's a bit difficult, but when you go for change, get benefits in later stage. Well, in 1920, in 90, sorry, in 2018, I changed my department. Uh, Sorry, something wrong.
No, nothing is wrong. I'm just putting you on the screen yourself.
Okay, ma'am.
And Kamer and Adil.
Yes, ma'am. Should I carry on?
Yeah, continue. It's just going to be you on the screen right now.
Yeah, ma'am. In 2018, I changed my department, which is difficult decision for me because I want to learn new things. So the people around me, uh, criticize me. Why are you going to change new department? But I have took decision to change my department to learn new things, which is quite beneficial for me later on because I have learned new things to from other people's, and uh, and the other people also acknowledge me. You did well. When after that, those people who were criticizing me when I took this decision, but later on they are with me. So I think we should change. I think we should. I think we should change. Go for change. If we don't go for change, then the time will force us to go for change. So change is mandatory for every person to learn new things, to explore new things. So I personally very much I personally uh, like those people who try to bring change in themselves to learn new things. It might be it can be to bring change, to learn new skills, to they can continue their study even with job. If someone has rightly said, don't be the same, don't be better, don't be the same. So I'm working on it. I'm doing job and I'm studying. I cannot be the same all the time. I will continue my study, maybe till next few years, upcoming 2 years. So I recommend to all people who are, don't be the same, do something new in your life if you want to survive in your life. If you remain same in current situation, it will be difficult for you to survive in this world. So do anything, small things. Try to do small things, like you can learn new skills. Is like freelancing. It might be freelancing. It might be Corel. It might be computer related skills. So always adopt new things in your life. If you want to do, if you really want to do something unique. These are my thoughts about change.
Okay, I still don't know what was like, when was the last time you tried something new? So I don't have my answer yet.
In 2000, as I told you earlier, in 2018, I changed my department, which was quite difficult for me.
Okay.
So uh, when I took this decision,
Okay.
many people
So,
around me. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
but, okay, got it. So now what happened was the why part of the question was way too long,
Sorry,
right?
ma'am.
And it went into an. I said the why part of the question, why, when you were telling me why you changed it, it was so long that I forgot what was that thing that you tried for the first time, right? So I
Uh,
was thinking, did he answer that question or not? But good going, good job. At least you were, you were speaking for good 2 minutes. So I'm going to bring Kamer over here, and I'm going to put Adil in at the back. So Kamer, can you please read out this question?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, can you read that question, Kamer? Can you hear me,
Ma'am,
Kamer?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you read the question that is on the screen?
Ma'am, the question is that ups and down is the part of life. The life recently, I leave my some months ago. I leave my company due to the crisis of my company. So then I decided to do something new in my future, and then I joined the digiskill.pk. Uh,
Okay, he dropped out. So if I were to talk about this question, when was the last time you tried something new? What was it? Where did you try it? Why did you try it? How much was it? And my answer would be very different. The last time I tried something new was a few months ago. I would say about 6, 8 months ago. I tried a different type of an ice cream. It's called a nitrogen ice cream. I don't know if you
okay.
guys have heard about it or not, but it's an ice cream that is, I guess, dipped in nitrogen gas, or it's Cheetos or chips or chocolate that's dipped into the nitrogen gas. And as you take a bite of it, it's whatever that you're eating, whether it's the ice cream or the chips or the bread or whatever it is, it sounds very crunchy. It feels very crunchy, and it gives out a lot of smoke from your mouth. So it was a very exciting new thing that I tried. Obviously, it's an edible. So I wasn't really sure that I should do this because I don't know, how it's going to feel, what are the side effects and things like that. But I tried it here in downtown Toronto. It wasn't very expensive. I think I probably paid about $10 or $15 for a scoop of ice cream. I really enjoyed it, and instead of having just one scoop, I had a double scoop. Would I do it again? Yes, definitely, I would do it again. The good thing about that ice cream was that it filled up my stomach, so I felt that I had a very heavy meal. So that's my answer to when was the last time you tried something new?
Madam, you
Okay.
made this ice cream for your family?
Sorry?
You made this ice cream for your family, nitrogen ice cream for your family?
No, I didn't make it myself, but I went to an ice cream parlor that is basically, it sells nitrogen ice cream. Have you ever tried that before, Adil?
No, ma'am. No.
Have you seen people try
I
it?
haven't any idea about nitrogen. No, ma'am. No, absolutely, I
Okay.
don't have any idea about it.
Okay, it's a very interesting edible to have because the store over here, the ice cream parlor over here, so they have regular ice cream, they have drinks, they have like milkshakes and things like that. They have, Cheetos or Slanties, the chips and stuff like that. So
No,
they dip it in that. So what is the interesting food that you have recently tried? Is there anything interesting that you've recently tried, Adil?
by myself, ma'am.
Yep.
Yeah, I can try chicken by myself.
No. Have you tried anything new? Not fry. Try. Have you tried eating something new?
Something new. Let me think about it.
Okay.
No, ma'am. I don't think there is something new which I have tried recently. It's all about same. Fruits. Rice, biryani. All the things are same.
Right. Is there something that you would like to try?
Well, I would like to try. Coconut water. Coconut. In India, I mean, there is coconut water. You can.
Mhm.
I have seen in movies people are drinking coconut water on beach. I would like to try that water, but not available in Pakistan.
Okay, the one in a container or in a carton?
Yeah,
But you have fresh coconut water in Pakistan, right?
ma'am, fresh coconuts are available in Pakistan, but uh, fresh coconut water is not available. Like we have to buy whole coconut. Uh,
Right.
um, but we have seen in India people are drinking coconut water on the beaches. These type of water not available in Pakistan. Coconut is we are exporting coconut from other countries. It's not producing in
Right.
Pakistan.
But in Karachi, you can get coconut. There are coconut trees, right?
Maybe, ma'am, I have not, maybe it maybe it is available in Karachi, but I have never visited Karachi. It is much far from here.
Okay. Yeah, because I've tried that in Pakistan, and it's good. So we have a new entry over here. Hi, Ghulam. How are you? Can you hear us, Ghulam? Hi, Ghulam. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Ghulam. Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Okay. How are you, Ghulam?
Alhamdulillah, I am fine. What about you?
That's good. Where are you tuning in from?
Well, I'm from Lahore, Pakistan, and this is the first time I joined your show, EnglishOCanada. Basically, I want to learn English. I want to speak English. That's why I'm here, and this is the reason why I'm here.
Great. What do you do, Ghulam?
Yeah, I'm working in a courier company called DHL, Courier Logistic Company, as a service point in charge in Lahore. Yeah.
Okay, great. So the topic that is going on right now is, when was the last time you tried something new? What was it? Where did you try it? Why did you try it? How did you try it? Or how was it? And how much did you pay for it? And would you do it again? So I tried something called the nitrogen ice cream, which was very interesting, and I wouldn't mind trying it again, even though I've only had it twice. But once this coronavirus craziness is over, then maybe I'll go and try it one more time. So, Ghulam, is there something that you recently tried? Adil tried. Adil, what did you try? Can you please tell Ghulam what was your answer to that?
Mahmood, I changed my department. I told you I changed my department in
Okay.
in my organization.
Okay, so he changed his department. So it could be something related to food. Maybe it could be something related to work. It could be something related to, yeah, it could just be something related to food and work, basically, right? Or it could be related to something that you do on a regular basis. Maybe some people like, they could talk about drinking tea. So I recently tried tea with honey, and things like that. So whatever comes to your mind first. Okay, so Ghulam, you're going to be on the screen alone yourself, and you're going to talk about when was the last time you tried something new. So this is all your screen right now, Ghulam. Go.
Okay. Uh, you know, how can I describe it? My English is not as good as it should be, but uh, when was the last time you tried something? Well, I tried to learn new things, especially in my professional career. I tried to learn new skills in my job. This is what I'm doing.
Okay, we can't hear you, Ghulam.
Yeah.
When was the last time you tried something new?
I'm trying to
Think.
2 weeks ago. I tried to learn new skills in my professional career.
Okay, your voice is cracking up. I would suggest that if you can log in, so that right now you're not audible. So if you can just go out of the studio and then come back again without the headphones, maybe that would help, because I can barely hear you.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I can't understand.
Okay, Ghulam, you would have to exit the studio and then come back in, because we can't hear you at all. Maybe remove your headset. That would help. Hi, Shan. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. I'm very good. How about you?
I'm very good. Thank you very much. We also have Iman Khalid here. Hi, Iman. How are you?
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Everybody,
great.
assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Alaikum assalam.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
name is Imran Khalid. I am, in fact, e-commerce expert. I'm working from home all the way in the lockdown.
And where are you tuning in from?
Sorry?
Where are you tuning in from? Lahore, you said?
Yeah, I'm in Lahore.
You're in Lahore. Okay, great. So, Shan, how are
I
you?
used to live in,
Sorry. Go ahead, Iman Khalid.
yeah, I used to live in UK, and I have visited, I think, more than 10 countries right now. I'm living in Lahore for 5 years after visiting UK for 4 years, where I was being for 4 years. But now I'm living in Lahore for 5 years. So in 5 years, I have visited these countries. Before this, it was only UK where I went, and every year I used to come back to Pakistan.
Okay, okay, great. Thank you very much. So our topic today is, when was the last time you tried something new? What was it? Where was it? Why did you try it? How did it taste or how did it feel? And how much was it? And would you do it again? So I think Sean came on the screen first. So I'm going to put Sean up in front. And Sean, please talk about when was the last time you tried something new. Even if you haven't tried anything new, make it up. Okay, Sean?
Can you can you please repeat at least once again, ma'am? What did you say in last?
I said if you haven't tried anything new, you can just make up a story. The question is on your screen. When was the last time you tried something new?
Oh, I think, ma'am. No, I don't think, but I'm sure. I tried in 2010, almost a decade ago. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Please continue, Sean. We can hear you.
Uh, I tried almost 10 years ago. Uh, it was a time when I was a teenager. Uh, I was watching the movie, and suddenly a topic was started about acting in showbiz. Many people were telling their own experiences, and my cousins were telling me that it's too difficult to enter in showbiz. And the other, my cousin told me that I can join, but he told me that it's very difficult. I took it as a challenge. I have gone too many studios and too many production houses for audition in acting. But I realized that it is really too difficult because a word is, I hope you understand, that is called nepotism. In every field, nepotism is done. If you have someone uh, close in your family in that field, then he will definitely prefer you in this field. But I was trying very hard at that time to, because at that time I was very much fond of entering in showbiz, like acting and singing. But destiny did not give me so much favor. It was it was one day I was in my office. A client came to me and he was asking me uh, panaflex of background sceneries. I I asked him that what kind of background sceneries you want, and what is the your purpose you want for it. So he told me that he wants a background scenery because he will use in drama shooting. And as soon as I hear about the shooting drama, I got alerted, and I told him that I am also very much fond of acting, and can you please prefer me in some drama or studio. He told me that I can go to his studio on Saturday, and he will take my audition. And after 2 days, it was Saturday. I went to his office in his studio, and he gave me a script and asked me to read it with expressions. And fortunately, he proved me and he passed me. So he okayed me for the acting, and he told me that 2 days later you have to come to my office, and we will shoot a series, a crime series. So after 2 days, I went to shooting location, and that was the only thing new for me, and I shooted that series. I hope you are not feeling bored.
No, not at all. Is this a true story?
Exactly, ma'am. I especially I never lied from my to my older elders.
So can we watch your drama or the TV show on YouTube, Sean?
Actually, it was very not famous series, but yes, you can see because there is a link I can give you.
That would be nice. What was it called?
I'm sorry, what?
What's the name?
It's a name. Just hold on. I try to search and give you a link. Just a
Okay,
minute.
great. Great. Hi, Wasif. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you so much. I know you've been wanting to come into this live stream for some time. You're finally in.
Exactly.
Good to have you
Thank
here.
you.
So
My
tell
pleasure.
me, where are you tuning in from, Wasif?
My name is Wasif, and I belong to Pakistan, and my city is Sialkot. I belong to Sialkot, as Adil is also from Sialkot, right? Hello, guys.
Yeah.
I've been watching your live streaming since I think yesterday or day before yesterday, and I've been looking so many videos of you guys. You're going very good, fine, mashallah. But right now, currently, I'm staying in Saudi Arabia, and I do work here, and I live here. But in these days, the living is so miserable.
Yeah.
You can know the COVID-19 is over, and it's making huge impact on our lives. So we are stuck at home, and we are not doing anything much better. So all the day we are at home and just waiting for the good time to come, and that's it. Yeah.
And yeah,
As
we're
far
not doing.
as my professional, pardon.
I said we're not doing anything constructive.
Exactly. This is now these days everybody is having a lot of problems, but now I'm away from our family, so I can say, but I'm not fighting at all. There's no fight going on.
That's good.
These days couples are having so many. So yeah, it's like that. So
True. Any questions
thank you so much.
to ask anyone over here, or I can ask the others to ask you questions since this is your first time here.
Yeah, you can move. You can move ahead. With the passage of time, inshallah, we'll ask the questions to them because they did not really know. I just know about Adil, and I have seen him many times in your stream, so I know a bit about him. Yeah.
Great. Okay. So the
So what
question
was
today.
going on here?
Yes, the question today, the topic today is when was the last time you tried something new? What was it? Where was it? Why did you try it? How was the experience? And how much did you pay for it? And would you do it again? So for me, I had tried nitrogen ice cream a couple of months ago. For Adil, he changed his department. He works for a bank. And for Sean, he also changed his industry and he tried acting for the first time. So for
Good.
you, Wasif, when was the last time you tried something new? And if you can just talk about that.
Yeah, sure. Why not? If you ask me, if you're asking me to answer your questions like this, and miserably, I have done this before 2 or 3 months ago, I guess, because I was in Pakistan. I was enjoying my holidays, and all of a sudden, I came back to Saudi Arabia with nothing. there was nothing much to do here because everything was going to stop. So I was preparing myself for the worst situation, but still, pardon. All right, she's a new one.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead. I
Okay,
personally
so there was nothing
excited.
much. There was, yeah, sorry, no problem. There was nothing much I did in the last previous months. Just sitting at home. But yeah, recently I tried myself to make something constructive, and I thought to join the digital marketing. And Hisham Server, he's the best guy. I found him on social media, and he was sharing, and he keeps sharing his experiences on in there. So I wanted to learn something new from him, and only the thing that is lacking is my confidence. And today is the first ever video I'm going online, on live, and this is the first thing I'm trying, honestly, because I'm not doing anything at all right these days. So
And how's the experience of being online?
the experience is,
Online.
yeah, it's good. I'm feeling very energetic. I'm getting very good vibes, positive vibes. Yeah, I will learn something new, and yeah, sure. Because I have some inspiration from Hisham sir. Once he said that I was not doing anything at all, and my hands were off, and sometime Chaudhry Ashraf. Might be I'm wrong. What's the name of that mentor? He asked him to come live and say whatever you want to say. It will definitely work for you, and you will have much confidence to speak out whatever the things and might be people will get more knowledge from you guys also. So he tried several times, on the internet, and I have been following him since last 3 years, but I never, ever tried to talk with him because I was afraid might be because my knowledge is not that much as he has. So these things making me confused. So let's see. Inshallah, today I have tried myself, and I'm surrendering, and I'm voluntarily coming over here. Might be this will be the turn of my life to go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, no, you're doing a good job. So I'm going to put you at the back end right now. I know Shan is waiting there, Adil is waiting
sure,
there as well. And I have one more person, and then I'll bring everybody up here again. So I am going
sure.
to unmute. It says Ahmed Qureshi, but I'm sure this girl's name is not Ahmed Qureshi.
Hey,
Hi. Wa
hey,
alaikum salam. What's your name?
my name is Hifza Qureshi. I'm from Multan. What's about you? Are you from
Sorry,
Canada?
I didn't. Yes, I am. What's your name again?
My name is Hifza Qureshi.
Hifza Qureshi. How old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16 years old. Okay. And you're from Karachi, you said?
And no, I'm from Multan.
You're from Multan. So how did you come on my live? How did
I
you
saw
know?
you on the YouTube channel of Fakar Zaka. There I subscribed you. Now I join it.
So sweet, so sweet. Yes, Niharika, yeah, I've been on his live a few times. That's great. So what do you do, Hifza?
I can't understand. Can you repeat it again?
I said, what do you do?
Well, I'm doing nothing. It's a lockdown, and the situations. We are locked in our house. And barely we walk 1 hour in our colony. That's it. Now I'm locked in my room.
So you're not going to school anymore, of course.
No, we are not going to school.
What about exams? What's happening with the exams?
I did the exams. Exam has passed. I am in 10th class, so I passed my exams. But yeah, I am waiting for my results, which is going to announce on 16th of July.
When did you
sister,
write
my
your
brother.
exams? When did you write your
Can
exams?
you repeat?
When did you write
It's on.
your exam?
I write my exams on 20th of Feb. As I'm in
Oh, okay.
doing as I'm in board examination, so I gave my exams on 20th of Feb. Now I'm waiting for the results. Literally too much for it.
I know. Okay. So the topic today is, when was the last time you tried something new? What was it? Where did you try it? Why did you try it? How was the experience? How did it taste? How did it feel? And how much did you pay for it? And would you do it again? And I'm going to go
So,
backstage. It's just going to be you on the camera. Okay.
yeah, thank you. Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
as it is Ramzan, so we are cooking. So we're doing too much cooking stuff. Now we literally now we make some pakoras and and ice cream and this patties, etc. It's a new thing for us and nothing else.
Pakoras and patties are not new. These are
So
old
my
things.
siblings, yeah, it's my new thing.
You've never had pakora before?
No, I don't have any pakora before. I'm too much
How
lazy
is that
person,
possible?
so I did it in this Ramzan because of this lockdown. It tastes so
So you've
good.
never had, so you've never tasted pakoras before?
And now I have tasted the pakoras before. This time I cooked pakora for the very first time.
You made pakoras.
Yeah, I made
Okay.
pakoras.
Okay. And how was the experience?
Its experience was too much good even, and the remarks are also good, but it's too much exhausted thing.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring the other people on as well, because this is let's have a conversation. So we've got more
Yeah,
people
sure.
sitting there as well, if that's okay with you. And so we have
All right.
with us Patrick, we've got Adil, and we've got Sean. Sean and Adil and Wasif, can you please say your salams to Hifsa?
Hi
Assalamu
guys,
alaikum, sir. How are you, little cute
Walaikum
girl?
salam. I am fine,
I
thank
heard
you.
about your pakoras. Really,
It was
this is a
literally
good.
very
At least you
tasty.
are doing something, creative. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm doing, even I'm too much lazy, but I'm doing this time only because
mashallah.
of this lockdown.
Keep
This
it up.
lockdown just
Yeah,
got, got get me in mood
you have
swings.
to do something. Exactly. I have been trying so many things at home, like in cooking. I want to cook, but my friend,
Everyone was
because
doing
I'm
cooking.
living with my cousin. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I tried this, I took this time as an advantage that I will try something making new. So first I tried with the fruit chart, how to chop the fruit, how to cut the fruits, how to cut
And
it
fruit
down
chart
into
is
the
not a
pieces.
big thing as
And,
I
you know,
fruit chart is
I,
not a
I
big thing
tried
because
myself
we
even,
just oh that's
yeah,
good you tried, but it's not a big thing for me. But I appreciate you that you did it.
yeah, exactly. It's a big deal for me,
And what's up? How's going your Ramadan?
as a man. Alhamdulillah, the Ramzan everywhere, the word is lockdown, so
No
nobody's
worries.
moving at
This
all.
lockdown
So
just
we're just talking with the walls, and we are seeing the roof and all that.
and
There's
this is
nothing much
not
to do.
this is not going to happen with me as I live in a joint family. So anything can happen in our house. It's I'm not
Uh,
stuck to the walls.
but this is a good thing that Maha Kitabi, she's doing the superb job, and she's letting other people and to come online and improve the confidence. So I hope that so many people here, they will not be getting bored, and they will be introducing themselves, and maybe might be I can learn so many things from you guys also. As Adil was here, Adil did the very good job. He even tried himself to come online, and he's speaking very well, mashallah. Whatever the knowledge he has, he's sharing with us, and obviously our mentor Maha Kitabi is doing the superb job. Thank you
Thank you,
so
guys.
much, Maha Kitabi.
No. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. It's always good to have people who want to come here, speak the language, practice, have the confidence to
Yeah.
speak with others as well. So Adil and
Okay, I have to go.
regulars.
Sorry for disturbing you. I have to go.
All right.
All right.
Sure.
Thank you for being here. Have a good day. Bye. All right.
So, Maha, are you coming daily, on the daily basis? You're coming live over this channel, or
I try to come daily. I do miss sometimes because I'm working full time and I live in Canada. So right now in Canada it's 3 p.m., whereas I know in Pakistan it's
oh,
midnight. So I do get breaks. I'm teaching during the day, so every time I have break, I come
Mashallah.
at 9. Obviously, this is, today's the weekend. It's Sunday, so I did have a little bit more time. So Vasif is back here.
Okay.
Oh, he dropped out again. I have a new person. Hi, Ashur. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Where are you tuning in from, Ashur?
I'm from Attak, Pakistan.
Sorry, from where?
Attak from Pakistan.
Atta. Okay, what do
Attack.
you
Mm.
do, Ashur?
Please, आवाज internet
Awaaz
some
is not
problem
coming.
I cannot.
Can you hear
I'm
me?
learner.
All
No, cannot.
You
I
cannot
can't
hear me?
hear you clear.
Okay, so if you can't hear me, Ashur, I would suggest that you exit the StreamYard and then try to log in again because there must be some sort of a connection issue. Thank you very much. Okay, so Adil, Wasif, and Shan, we all have talked about, something that we tried for the first time. And Shan, thank you so much for sending me a quick email as well. So my next topic for you guys to discuss is what makes me smile. All right. So think about it, and then we're gonna
Makes me
have a
smile.
quick discussion, and you're gonna talk about what makes you smile. Okay, it's a very easy topic to talk about, right?
right.
Okay. So I will have Vasu go first. Yes, Vasu.
Okay. What makes me smile is the question that everybody wants to talk about it because so many things we see around ourselves. What makes me smile is the smile of other people when they used to, like, no, I'm a stranger to you and you are to me as well. With the smile that you are keeping on your face is making the next person also smile. So, and the good thing is about smile is that it makes your blood, increase in your body. So, smiling is the good thing you ever have to, and because these days, in our current life, we do have lot of stuff that we don't want to bear on our shoulders. We are going through many bad circumstances as well. So a lot of worries around. So meanwhile, makes a good sense of humor. So this thing makes me a smile as well. And yeah, that's it. Very short brief because other people are also waiting. So that's it from us.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Sean, what makes you smile?
Actually, very little things, very less things I smile at. But the most prettiest thing, whenever I see a little kid, like 1 or 2 year old, whenever I see a 1 or 2 year old kid smiling, this is the only thing I feel very happy, and automatically my cheeks got wider and a smile comes to my face because I like very much little children, little kids, and whenever I try to tickle them in the stomach, and the beautiful sound comes from their mouth. This is the most prettiest and very best moment I like.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have Adil come here. So Adil, what makes you?
Well, ma'am, it's very important to have smile on your face. You should bring smile on other people faces. Well, when I do fun with my nephews, I have a smile on my face. When I do help with other people in different way, I have a smile on my face. So I think smile is a great source to be happy. When when you when you someone uh, someone creating problem for you, and you are not doing something wrong with him or her, then definitely a smile comes on your face. So the main thing is that you have smile on your face, you must give smile on on other people's faces. This is all about it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So we all had our own little definitions of what makes me smile. Um, Somebody over here, Umair Abid in the comments said that anything makes me smile. Good. I myself am always smiling also, so everything makes me smile. I'm a very happy person in general. But when I'm really upset and I'm really down or whatever it is, because we're all humans, right? I usually look up statements of Donald Trump, and they really make me smile. Okay. So either they make me smile or they
I
make me laugh.
sorry, Maha, your voice is not that clear. What
Can you
happened?
guys hear me?
I'm
I feel a little echo in your voice.
There's an echo. Okay, hang on.
yeah.
I am going to mute you all and give me a thumbs up if you don't hear an echo. Give me a thumbs up if you do not hear an echo. Is it okay now? Okay, so I was just saying that I'm usually a very happy person. I'm always smiling and laughing, but there are days when I'm not smiling and laughing. So I usually look up statements of Mr. Trump or the memes that are made on Mr. Trump, and they always make me smile. And my mood just changes completely when I see the stuff, like when I hear in the news, he's telling people to drink disinfectants or things like that. It just makes me laugh, right? Like you can see I'm laughing already over here right now. So that was my input on a lighter note. God bless America. God bless the people of America and everybody else as well. Nothing against anybody. Please don't take my Facebook
Word.
live video.
Thank you.
I be
Oh
careful
my
about
god.
that. Um,
Thousands and thousands. Yeah.
but honestly
It speaks
speaking,
so many memes are there.
yes, I think the most I would say what makes me smile the most or makes me the happiest the most is the winter. Um, the snow. I love the snow. I love the snowfall. I love the when there's been a snowfall the whole night and the fresh snow that covers the whole city. And I love going out at that time and just walking on that snow. So I feel the first footsteps, or I take my car out and I drive on that snow and create the first tracks. That kind of makes me smile as well and be happy. And then obviously your smile has to be linked with how you feel. So either you could be smiling at someone or you could be smiling with someone. So when you're smiling at someone, could also mean that you are smiling at them sarcastically. So you're not smiling at them because they're doing something nice or cute, but you're kind of giving them a smile, showing that okay, what you're doing is not right. So I do have a lot of sarcastic moments where I'm always smiling. So yes, go ahead, Adam. Adam, you were saying
You know,
something.
yes, sir. Ma'am, I have a
My your
question.
voice is getting echo again.
Is it better now?
I think the settings. Yeah, now it's better. Now it's better.
Okay, Sean, I had to mute you for that because I think at Sean's end there is the fan going on. For some reason, there's an echo coming from there. So, Sean, can you please exit and re-enter if you don't mind? Because I tried muting everybody one by one to find out where the echo was coming from. Thank you, Sean. Okay. So, okay. What has life taught you recently? This is a nice one. I have a lot of topics that I wrote down. Omer Abid says, ha ha ha, Trump.
Yeah.
You named him exactly what got me laughing. Yes, God bless him. What has life taught you recently? All right, so that's the next topic.
What?
What has life taught you recently?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we can start with Adil first and then Wasif, okay?
Well, ma'am, I have learned a number of things during this COVID-19, because we learn how to survive in difficult times. You cannot say all the times will remain the same. You have to go through yourself in difficult times. So I have learned this during this time, to how to survive in difficult times and how we can improve ourselves, because these problems and issues will go on parallel basis. We cannot avoid ourselves these type of issues. I think we should try to learn how to handle these problems in futures. We cannot avoid uh, permanently. So I think we have to look at each aspect of life. We challenge might occur again and again. This might Another issue can occur again. So we will be ready for any upcoming issue. So we cannot claim that we are complete in all the aspects. Actually, we are nothing. We are only uh, depending on of our beloved Allah. So we cannot. What uh, I learned from this situation. Actually, we are nothing. We are just and, we are ordinary people. So we should be thankful of Almighty Allah, so that we can so He can protect us from these type of issues. Uh, well, in short, I want to conclude that we have to stay with problems and thankful to Allah.
All
Great.
right, thank you so much, Adil. All right, Wasif, what has life taught you recently?
Yeah. No, I guess this is my turn. Yeah. All of a sudden, you make the camera on to me. I was getting relaxed, and now, all right, I came back. The thing that I have learned is from my old experience. I have been doing the fabulous job over here. All of a sudden, what happened? My contract was getting expired, and I went home to Pakistan. I did not prepare for anything, uh, and the thing I had in I'm talking about the other opportunities. I did not get any opportunity that will help me while I will come back from my vacation. So that thing, now when I came back, and all of a sudden this coronavirus happened, and all the situation is so fussy right now that I cannot do anything. I did not keep anything in my hand to work for in the future. I did not prepare myself, and as well, but the thing, and this coronavirus situation has made me think about other opportunities that are lying, that has been lying in my surrounding. I was not putting focus on those things. So I learned that I have to put my focus on other things as well during this free time, so that I can learn other things. I have to learn the skills, whether it can be communication skill, whether it can be marketing, digital marketing skills. I want to learn that. Really, I want to get into it, because this thing is making you earn even when you are not physically doing anything outside. So, and the other aspect, as far as the religious aspect is concerned, yeah, sure. This COVID-19 has made us think about our eternal life as well. So, Alhamdulillah, I'm reciting Quran, and I'm focusing on the things that Allah has told us. So this is a good opportunity for us to recognize the reality uh, going these days. So the one thing I thought I have learned is that to make yourself prepare for the worst situation, And in worst situation, what you have to do is to update yourself with the knowledge that will work for you in the future in other industries. Uh, don't stick with the one skill in your life. Always develop your qualities so that you can move on in your life. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, other people, if they are here,
Okay, great. Thank you so
you
much,
can come. Yeah.
Basit. That was very good information.
You're
Thank you,
welcome. You're
Bill.
welcome.
That was good as well. Umair Abid in the comments is saying that life has taught me recently how to stay happy and patient in all situations. I would agree with him. Just someone from YouTube is saying life has taught me to let go of things which are not under my control and accepting the life as it is. Very good. And then we have Sadaf Ansari saying, I have learned from life that, just 1 second. I've learned from life that hard work is the only key to success. Very good. And Sean is back. So, Sean, what has life taught you recently?
Well, life has taught me so many lessons, but I can tell you only a few of things. First of all, I have uh, described that if you want to live a successful life, you have to be rich. If you have money, you will be respected. Your mistakes will be ignored. Your sins will not will be hidden. Even your parents start to ignore you. They always support of that kid who earns more money. If your time is good, your haram things are in blessings. But unfortunately, if your time is not good, even your halal things are in curse. This is the thing I have described in my entire life.
Great. Thank you so much, Sean. I've got Ross is back here again, Adil back here again, and there's other Rosses who wants to join in. I have posted the link for him over there. So great. Thank you so much, guys. I think we did 3 or 4 topics today, and we switched
Yeah.
between topics as well. I think this was great. Again, I was trying out to see how this is going to work out, and I think it was pretty interesting. And Vasif, thank you so much. This was
Thank
your
you.
first time here, so
You're welcome.
trying out the
You're
live
welcome.
section for the first time. I hope it was a good experience for you.
Yeah, inshallah,
Ma'am, I want to
inshallah,
ask
it
you
will
one
work for me,
question.
and inshallah, I will be keep coming into your live streaming. Uh,
Ma'am,
Okay,
I want to
all
ask you
right,
one question.
you can carry on. Yeah.
With
yes, Ask, go
All
ahead.
right.
ma'am, this question, my question with respect to your last question, ma'am, what is the way to bring smile on Mr. Sean's face? Since joining, I have never ever seen any smile on Mr. Sean's face. So can you
Yeah, you got it.
what is the way? What can we do
Sean is so
to
serious.
bring smile on
We
Mr.
don't
Sean's face?
know what happened to him, but uh, yeah, Sean, why
Sean
don't you
smile.
speak out?
Uh, Sean smiles when he wants
Why
to
don't you
smile.
have any gesture on your face?
Sean smiles when he wants to smile. He's not,
I have told in the early time that
Sean,
it's very difficult
smile.
to come on me because only a very rare moments I smile at.
Oh, may Allah give you the smile. I wish you a big smile.
Thank you
That
for
should
your
just,
for
even
your
everybody is.
kindness.
No, this is not the kind, and this is the thing we are feeling right now. And you were talking about the smile, and you were not having the smile on your face. This was making us confused. What's really going on? I mean,
Well,
no,
so I guess everybody
everybody has
noticed
a
this.
different
Yeah,
scenario, different circumstances,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. Exactly,
if
exactly.
you have
We do
achieved
this.
all things in your life, that automatically smile comes to your face. But if you are in
Exactly,
not in a
exactly.
very good comfort zone, automatically the reaction comes to your face. This is the simple thing I
Mm.
So please don't mind. I'm
So,
not getting personal. It's
No, no, no,
just
no,
the
no, no, no,
opinion.
no.
It's just opinion.
You see that Maha Kitabi, our mentor, she's giving us that comfort zone that we are talking about anything right now. We are
Yeah, I
not
am
sitting
very
like
thankful to her
idle,
as
and
well.
we are, you can speak whatever you want to, you can express your feelings over here. We are listening to you. If nobody's else in your room and you're not able to speak to anyone, so you can speak here. This is a good
Yes,
platform for
you are
you
right
to
because
speak out
she is the one
and have a smile. Yeah.
who gave me the live chance to come on this stream, and
Hats off. Really, hats
her
off.
her father as well. He is also a very kind person. I wish I could talk to him again, but I don't know what happened to him. He is not coming nowadays.
Hmm. Hmm.
But you are
Maha
very
Kitabi, can
right
I
that
ask
she
you
is a
one
very.
question? I have a question. Pardon,
Go
pardon,
ahead. Go
pardon.
ahead.
Sorry, sorry. Mahan, I
No
want
worries.
to
Go
ask
ahead.
about you that your name is so familiar to me. Your surname's Kitabi. I want to know about you. Yeah, basically, who are you? Where are you from? And your Maha Kitabi, is that any celebrity or? I don't want to know. I did not know anything, so this is quite familiar to me. Your name. So, can I
Okay.
know about
Right.
you?
Kitabi is actually not my last name. It's not my family. So, Kitabi is not my family
Ah,
name. It's not my last name. It is a non-profit organization that I run in Pakistan by the name of Kitabi. So when I
okay,
started
okay,
running
okay, okay.
Kitabi, I decided to change my last name on Facebook from to Kitabi because that way I can promote my brand, promote my non-profit, and people can then associate me and my face with the organization Kitabi.
Pardon, your voice is again getting echo. Can you fix it?
Sure, just a second. Is
Sorry,
it better
sorry for
now?
that. Yeah, yeah, no, it's better. Yeah, it's better now.
Is it better? Okay, it's
It's
you
quite
and me
better
on the
now.
screen. So Kitabi,
Yeah.
yeah, Kitabi is not my last name, of course. Kitabi is my non-profit organization that is running in
All
Pakistan.
right.
It's to do with
Mashallah.
making reading centers and libraries for the underprivileged children all across Pakistan. We have
Oh,
about 30
great
reading
job.
centers and libraries in Pakistan. One of the biggest setups that we did was at the Peshawar Central Jail in 2017, where we
Mash.
have
Wow.
built a small education complex kind of a thing in the center of the jail. That has a computer lab,
Mm.
it has a library, it has classrooms,
Oh,
and it
wow.
has, it's easy access for the prisoners who are there. They can access the book and learn. So when I started working for Kitabi, which is again, like I said, it's my nonprofit organization, I thought the best way for people to know about it on Facebook is if I change my name, right?
Oh,
So
that's nice. Yeah,
yes,
good.
I removed my last name Khan because it's Facebook. It's not my official,
Hmm.
document. So I
Yeah,
changed my
yeah, I
last
know, I
name.
understand.
Yes.
Ah, very nice. Very nice to know about you. That you're doing this superb job in Pakistan. You're really affiliated to Pakistan, and having said that, I do have a very big respect for you that you are doing something positive for our nation, and under everything you have, you are doing the good job. Really, hats off to you and
Thank
your
you so much.
services and your passion towards learning. So really, we wish you very best of luck,
Thank you so
and
much. Thank
whatever I can do on my behalf from my side, whatever I can what efforts I can have for you, inshallah I will do from my side.
whatever.
I do encourage.
Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you, Wasif.
Yeah,
I mean, what I do,
so
the
nice of you.
live
My
conversations
pleasure.
and coming here and talking to people, it's obviously I'm not charging anybody for this.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for free. So this is also being part of Kitabi. So Kitabi basically means to
Very
go
nice.
and spread out the education, spread out the knowledge. I mean, if you look at the word Kitabi in Urdu, it means a
Hmm.
bookworm,
Yeah,
right? So
bookworm.
anybody who is a bookworm right now, people are not looking at books, they're not touching books, but books give
Exactly.
you knowledge, right? So these days, because people don't have access to books as much, we've got the internet. So this is also a part of being a kitabi, where you are gaining knowledge by speaking to others around you, by speaking to family and friends, whoever it is, other people on social media, improving your language. You are being a kitabi. So it's
Very
my
nice. This
life.
is a good concept you are following.
Yes. So anything that
You're very engaged.
yeah,
Yeah.
anything that you do in life, anything that enhances your knowledge, you become a kitabi.
Yeah. By sharing the experience, we can get the knowledge, or by just seeing the experience, we can get the knowledge. How can these two are different? How did you get the experience? Knowledge journey.
You
I'm
have
talking about the
to,
knowledge.
yes. See, obviously, when I was growing up, we didn't have the internet, right? We only had books and we had school to go to and
Exactly.
everything like that. So obviously, I picked up the information from the books. I did pick up the knowledge from the books as well. But then I kept my ears and eyes open. So I picked up a lot of knowledge from the people around me. I picked up my experience from being in situations and experiencing different situations, and that also gave me the
Right.
knowledge on how to do things. So hands-on practice that we call. So, for instance, you can learn English by reading a book. You can pick up any grammar books, practice, practice, practice. But do you have the knowledge to use that language? No, you don't, unless you experience it, right? There's a lot of people who can read English, who can write English, they know the grammar, but you
Yeah.
ask them to talk, they won't be able to
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
haven't
They won't be able to
experienced
speak even.
that
Yeah.
knowledge. So keeping the knowledge with you
Exactly.
doesn't really do anything, but experiencing the knowledge is what is important, and then passing it forward to others as well.
Very nice. That's a good thing you have shared to me, and obviously to the audience who is listening to that, to you. So hopefully we will get much knowledge from your side as well, and we will share our whatever we have, inshallah. Hope
I
to the
get
best.
knowledge from every person who comes here. By the way people
Yeah.
speak, by the way people, their body language, the experiences that they have. So that's adding to my
Exactly.
knowledge as well. So every single person who comes here, I take them as a learning opportunity for myself and increasing my
Mhm.
knowledge about how people are, how people speak, what do they eat, in their cities back home, where do they live, how do they feel about certain situations, gives me the knowledge about humans. So everything
Mhm.
is giving you knowledge. We have to have an open mind and we have to keep our ears and eyes open to gain the knowledge that somebody is giving us.
Mhm. Mhm. How do you remember the things? How did you remember whole of the things in your life that you were learning? Uh, because what happens, we cannot absorb so much information,
Right.
and we are not able to explain even sometime because we have rush of things in our mind. How can we absorb this too much information flowing around us? So what is your criteria? How did you settle this down in your life to understand things more properly
Very,
and
very
to
good
share?
question. Very, very good question. And the answer is pretty simple to this. Make sure that the people that you hang out with, the people that you call your friends, the people that you talk to on a regular basis, you're having discussions with them,
Hmm.
and you're not talking about, hey, what did
Hmm.
you have for dinner, or let's go to the mall, let's
Hmm.
go for a coffee. Like you're not having small talk with them. It's okay
Hmm.
to have small talks with friends. You talk about your day, you talk about whatever it is,
Hmm.
but always make sure that your
Uh,
discussions are leading to something which is more constructive and more productive. Always discuss
hmm.
ideas. So hang out with people who don't discuss other people. Hang out with people
Hmm.
or keep companies of friends who don't discuss other people, but they discuss ideas or plans.
Yes, brainstorming.
So maybe somebody like,
Hmm.
I have a lot of friends. Well, no, I'm sorry, I'm lying. I don't have too many friends. I have very few limited friends that I would speak to. And
Yeah.
we don't talk about, we don't discuss like, oh, how many cups of tea did you have today? What did you cook today? Or did you go to the mall? Let's go get ourselves new pair of shoes, clothes. We don't discuss this stuff. The friends that I have,
Mm-hmm.
or the friends that I know, none of them go to the malls. We might go to the movies
Mm-hmm.
once a month, or maybe I don't go to the cinema for more than
Mm-hmm.
twice a year. I
Mm-hmm.
don't waste my time going to the
All
movies.
right.
I rather sit and think
Mm-hmm.
how I can make myself better, how I can make myself better, how I can
Mm-hmm.
develop myself professionally and personally as a human being and as a professional at the same time. So even the friends that I have, they kind of are like me. So we're not going to go out to a
Mm-hmm.
coffee shop just because we want to have coffee. We might go to a coffee
Mm-hmm.
shop because we want to discuss something. Um, and they come
Something.
from
Yeah.
different industries. They all have different backgrounds. I have friends, who are in the media industry. I have friends who are teachers like me, very few teachers. I have friends who are doctors,
Mm-hmm.
engineers. They're coming from the,
Mm-hmm.
let's say, they work for the government. So every time,
Different backgrounds. Yeah.
different backgrounds. Every time we speak, we talk about how to make yourself better. And it's not something
Oh,
that we
okay.
decide, but because
Mm-hmm.
this is how I am, I don't like small talk. And I don't think I have any friends on my list that I call and go like, hey, can what did you cook today? Did you try the new nail polish? Have you gone shopping? Did you buy new makeup? We don't talk about that stuff. That's something that does not exist in
Yeah.
our
That
vocabulary at all. So we
good.
talk about,
Yeah.
what life is all about, what have you learned, what
Mm-hmm.
have you done, how have you professionally or personally developed yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only way.
Mark, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. You have
That's
to
it.
say something
I was
more.
just
Yeah.
saying, I was saying that's the only way to retain the knowledge.
Yeah, that so we can learn and we can experience and we can physically we are watching everything in front of our eyes and that can be more workable for us. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's a good thing I have learned. Yeah, every day we if we learn single thing we can remember, but if we want to say if we want to learn all at once everything we cannot. So step by step we have to take take everything, not all at once. You cannot get into the plate. So yeah, your thing is right. To have such people in your life is a blessing, and we have to thanks Allah that uh, yeah, the people around us like you and so other mentors over here on the YouTube these days, they are working very good. I'm just watching you people very carefully, and I used to learn so many things from you guys. But this is another story that I cannot speak very well. I cannot express my feelings very well. But inshallah, with the passage of time, I will improve. I will try to improve everything.
Of course, everything takes time. Everything takes
Yeah,
time, and making that
yeah.
first effort. And also, let's say once you're done with this live session and you're speaking to your friends, try to become
Mhm.
aware and notice what kind of conversations you're having with your friends, and you would then
Yeah.
realize what you want your life to be and what it is.
Mhm. No.
So become
Yeah.
aware of the company that you're keeping, right? More than
Present and the future must be our
goal,
pardon.
and become
Present and the
aware
future.
of,
This must be considered in our talk. Yeah.
yes, as long as it's not gossip, as long as it's not just thoughts that don't really have an outcome, as long as it's not arguments and it's more of
Hmm.
discussion and creative thinking,
Yeah.
then I think your mind always stays active. Your mind is always working.
Good.
And if
Yeah.
you
We have
feel
to
that
shake
you
it up.
cannot have an intellectual discussion with somebody, it's best to just hang up and go like, okay, you know what? Let's talk next month. So if you feel that there's no intellectual discussions going on where your brain is not being used, just hang up the call,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Right. Very right. Very right. You're going very well. Yeah.
Yeah. And that way you will
So
always
just
have
think.
quality around you. So work on having quality around you instead of having the quantity of people around you.
Exactly. The quality we have to focus on, not
Yeah,
on the quantity we have to put. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Adil
And
is here. is, I think, getting bored right now. Might be
No, no,
he's listening to us for a long
absolutely
time.
not.
He did not speak anything.
No, no. Actually, I'm
Yes, Adil,
listening
where
you
are
very
you from? From
carefully, and
Sialkot?
I am in industrial area.
Thank you
I
so
am
very
told.
much for being too patient.
I was
When
listening
I
you very
got you on
carefully
the
and
video,
exploring myself.
streaming, live streaming. Yeah, Adil, when I got you on the video, I was listening to you. First, I thought that your accent, belongs to Sialkot, and I was right.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah,
We are from the Sialkot. This is a very kind of a patent, uh, just
yes,
accent we have everywhere around the world. They recognize us very
yes.
easily. And Sean is,
Oh yes.
pardon, I have
Where you from?
forgotten that where from he belongs to. He belongs to Lahore. Sean,
I belong to Karachi.
you belong to Karachi. Okay. So how's it going? How the Sindh government is working over there? I heard that the lockdown is going to open, right?
No, it is not true. The same government is not supporting our PN
Yeah,
because
this is another thing. Hmm.
due to its corruption, the same government has to.
Hmm.
I don't know what to say. My English is not very good, but I found
No,
you
no, we
very.
can understand. Just try to speak.
I
Yeah.
found you very smiley and laughing guy. And you always keep
Thank you.
laughing,
Thank you so much.
or especially in this session you
Exactly.
are, or especially
No, no, no. Yeah,
in
if you
this
go to
stream
my
you are
profile,
laughing.
no, no, if you go to my profile, if you visit my profile, all pictures used to have, smile
Because
on the face,
I have seen you talking for almost an half an hour, and in half an hour I have seen you laughing. I think 20
We are the
to
contrast.
30 times. 20 to
We
30
are the
times I have
contrast,
seen.
Alhamdulillah, you have a smile now. This is a beautiful thing happening right now.
Because I see you
So
continuously laughing. That thing made me smile. By the way,
thank you so very much.
are you uh, some kind of person who work in some comedy theater? Because your face and your
Yeah.
accent is similar to some person I used to look him in Muzakarat.
Uh,
Did not recognize his name or
Muzakrat. Muzakrat. Sohail. What's the name of that
it's
guy?
a it's a
Sohail Ahmed?
it's a program who comes on Dunia News channel.
Yeah. Sohail Ahmed. Sohail Ahmed, you were
Maybe
talking about,
because
right?
your face is resembling to him.
Yeah. My face is big. Yeah,
No,
as big
no,
as his.
resembling to him, resembling to that
Because
person
of this.
because he
All
is
right.
also a comedian, and you also feel. I feel
I'm
you.
also a comedian.
That's why you smiling a lot.
Got a punch. Yeah.
And I
Thank you.
know
Thank
that
you so much for your
I
comments.
know people belong to Punjab are very kind of funny people. They always mocking
Yeah.
other
Always
people,
it used to be.
and
Yeah.
I
No, not
don't know
mocking
what
exactly, but they used to laugh. Yeah. Thank you.
they
Thank you so
imitate
much for your
other
kind
people.
comments.
No problem. You deserve it. You deserve
Not
it.
you did. Thank you. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. I just try to talk with random people so to learn things around what's happening, and
But I have
this
seen
is a
the
very
very
good
first
platform.
person belong to Punjab. That name is Adil, who is very similar like me. He doesn't smile at all. He doesn't laugh at all. He's the very first person belong to
He's an
Punjab. I have
observer.
seen in a very serious way.
He's kind of observer. He used to observe other people. He's not that much outspoken, I guess. He's a good listener.
Maybe he's a
Actually,
banker and he
actually,
thinks
I'm
we're
learning
gonna
from
ask
you
him for
people.
a loan. Maybe he's a banker and he thinks we're gonna ask him for a loan. So he wants to be very serious.
On the right time.
We're not gonna ask you, okay? Don't worry.
There are certain conditions in order to get loan from bank. You must have stones. securities in order to get loan from bank.
Yes, true. Okay, guys, I'm gonna log off now.
But
It's been almost two
I am
hours.
not in that department. I'm in
You're not.
services department.
Okay, you're in the services department. Okay, great. Guys, we've been here for almost 2 hours right now. Thank you so much. I've had great fun today. Obviously, we had new faces. We had new topics of discussion, different from the regular ones. Wasif is back. He had dropped out for some time.
Sorry.
And
Yeah.
I will see you again tomorrow.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right, then.
Then,
Thank you very much for your
really,
precious
I don't
time.
want to go now.
You
I don't
don't
want to
want to
leave now because you're.
Thank you, ma'am.
Pardon?
He doesn't want to leave now. He wants to stay here. Wasif wants to stay here. So you know what? I'm gonna go background, and you guys can chit chat for the next maybe 5 minutes
Yeah.
and then log off. Okay?
5 minutes. Yeah, we will go off. Yeah, exactly. All right, Sean. Be careful and if careful in sense like you have to smile. Sean,
Careful for what? Careful for what?
careful for staying serious.
Yeah,
Don't stay
it's
serious at all. So many
it's
things are going very serious
actually
this
I
time.
think these things
Don't stay
belongs to
serious.
your
Don't.
personality and belongs to your circumstances which you are going through from your
May Allah give you
entire
ease.
life and since your childhood what type of circumstances or scenario you face that build your
Yeah.
personality as per my opinion.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
what kind of environment you upbring in, this is also the main reason what kind of bonding you have with your parents, with your relatives, and with your friends. These things
Mhm.
also make your personality weaker or stronger or medium. As per
Mhm.
my perception, I don't know my English is right. Are you understanding or not? But this is
No, we
my
are getting you. We
thinking.
are getting you, brother.
This
We
is
are
my
getting you very easily.
understanding, and
No, it's okay.
I know
You're
it's a
fine with it.
very time is very stressful for everyone because everybody
Yeah.
is lockdown is at home due to this bloody lockdown, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish
Yeah.
as soon as this lockdown is over, I want to
Mhm.
go back to my work
So you could
because
have been, pardon,
yes,
Chan. So
go
you
ahead,
have
go ahead.
plenty of time. You have plenty of time to focus on your work as well. As you said that you are a creative writer, I guess you have told about yourself like this.
No,
Or
I am not.
sorry for your profession. I don't know.
By
What
profession,
is your profession? You're
I am a graphic designer by profession.
you're the graphic designer. That is super, very nice.
Mm.
So you were talking about some dramas and other things. What do you do in that? What's your
So
input?
actually, at that time, I tell you, it's a long story. Almost 12 years ago, some of my cousins and me were watching a drama, and they told that this is called acting, and everybody was giving his opinion about acting, and I also gave my opinion. So some
Mhm.
people mocked me that you cannot give an opinion because you are not an actor. So that time I challenged him that I can also
Mhm.
act. I am not afraid of camera. So he gave me a challenge. Okay, you can go to
Mhm.
some audition. I said okay, I
Mhm.
will go, no problem. And I started to go many audition production center. But honestly, there is a very much difficulty because nobody let you enter in the studio without any recognition and
Yeah, obviously we need some
if
checks.
someone
Yeah.
if someone you lets you in, then he is asking for money, he is asking for your reference,
That's
and
another issue. Yeah.
nepotism, I think it's very in on peak in every field, but especially in showbiz, nepotism is done very brutally. uh, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, one
What
day
is nepotism?
nepotism
Sorry to cut you. That What is nepotism? Can you please explain it to me?
Nepotism means if someone giving favors to his friends or relatives.
Mm-hmm. All right. Favor, giving favor to others. Yeah.
No, not others.
Nepotism.
Favor to his family, friends. Family or friends.
For the personal goals. Yeah. All right. So
Just
this is called nepotism.
अपने बंदों को नवाजना. I think this is called nepotism.
Sure,
यानी कि if some cameraman is your relative, some director is your relative, he will give you a chance in acting. Otherwise, if you are unknown guy or unknown person, nobody will let you in. But fortunately, one day I was at my office. A client came to me and he asked for me background sceneries design. So I asked him that what purpose are you asking for this? So he told me that I will put these sceneries into some shooting locations. So I got alerted after hearing the shooting word. I said, what kind of shooting? He said drama shooting. So I told him that I am also fond of acting and can you let me in? So he told me that you can come to my office at Saturday because that is the audition day to acting crazy people. I went to his office and he passed me in audition and he told me to come to my shooting locations 2 days later. I went there and I shooted that drama and that's the whole story and rest is history.
Very nice. Good.
But
so right after that you did not do it again.
The experience was it that only if you have some reference, because after that I tried hard many other time, but I never being successful because that the person that was yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, Sean, when you are sound enough in your capabilities, you do not need any reference in your life. When you are much stronger in your belief that you can do it, watching, when you're going, high, by yourself, people will come to you. You don't need any reference in your life. Yeah, this is the very kind of reality of our society. We use references. Yeah.
Vasibhai, this is the natural procedure. If you are an unknown guy in this field, then you have to go to
exactly
the process of audition.
Normal. This is normal thing. Yeah. Yes. I do accept this. All right, Sean, thank you so very much. Maha has given us a lot of time. She has given us the liberty to talk here on many things we discussed about. So it was a very good time.
Indeed.
And I really appreciate the efforts of Maha that you were being here for us. So we really give respect, and I really appreciate your efforts. And seriously, we'll be seeing so many things from your side in the coming days. Yeah, thank you so much. If anything from my side, if you feel bad, just pardon me. All right.
All good. Thank you so much, Asif.
And ma'am, before you close this stream, I request you to watch that series I posted in your messenger and give me a comment about my work, because I think it will be an honor for me if you give me positive response. I know because this is not a very big series; it's a very little short kind of series. So it will be an honor.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Good.
Thank you for your time today, and hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.